Okay, confession time. I've been flirting with a plant. No, not in a weird way, okay, maybe just a little, but in the I'm starting to think this green beauty might actually remember me kind of way. Here's the wild part. Science is discovering that plants can learn, remember, and even change their behavior based on past experiences. And if that sounds like the start of a sci fi romance, well, buckle up, because this is about to get sexy and strange. The plant with post traumatic stress disorder, known as PTSD. In the 1970s, a scientist named Cleve Baxter hooked a polygraph to a plant, the same lie detector used on criminals, and the plant reacted as if it was stressed, even when someone just thought about hurting it. Now, some scientists say that's not exactly solid proof, but here's the thing. We do have modern research showing plants can form memories. Take the Mimosa pudica, also known as the shy plant. Touch it and its leaves fold up, classic introvert behavior. But if you keep touching it without hurting it, eventually it stops reacting. Why? Because it learned you're not a threat, and it remembers that for weeks. So basically, plants can be trained, which means your ficus could be smarter than your ex. The science behind plant memory. So how does a plant remember without a brain? Think of it like this. Instead of neurons and synapses, plants use chemical signals, hormones, and changes in gene expression. When something happens, say a drought or an insect attack, the plant's cells tweak how their DNA is read. It's like putting a sticky note on their genetic code that says, hey, remember this. It's important. This isn't just cool, it's survival magic. Plants can pass this information to new leaves, and sometimes even the next generation. In other words, they gossip, quietly, through chemistry. Plants that teach each other. Here's where it gets juicy. Some plants share their learned experiences with neighbors through underground fungal networks. Basically, the wood wide web. A tree under attack by pests can send out chemical alerts through its roots, warning others, hey, aphids incoming! Prep your defenses! It's like a group chat, but way more useful than the ones where your friends just send memes at 2 a.m. Does this mean plants are conscious now? Before you start apologizing to your salad, most scientists stop short of calling this consciousness. It's more like highly sophisticated problem solving without thoughts as we know them. But here's the flirty twist. If plants can store memories, adapt, and communicate, they're blurring the line between what's alive and what's aware. Are they just reacting? Or are they making choices? I mean, sunflowers literally turn their heads to follow the sun. That's either physics or they're just hopeless romantics. So next time you walk past that potted plant in your kitchen, remember it might remember you too. The way you water it, the times you've forgotten, the music you play. Science is still peeling back the layers of this green mystery. But one thing's certain, plants are way less boring than your high school biology class made them seem. Want more mind-bending science like this? Hit that like button, subscribe, and tell me in the comments. What do you think? Are plants just beautiful chemical machines, or are they quietly plotting world domination? Either way, maybe say thank you to your fern tonight, just in case.